Come on in, we're gonna play some games. They might be good, they might be lame. Never know without the Daisy Brigade.
Daisy Brigade.
Hey-o.
Hey, what are we doing today, Hunter?
Memories.
Memories make me want to come back later for that.
Oh, man, it's just like a recurring thing now at this point.
I know. Well, now I just keep hearing it, and also I've been watching Lost, and so I see
Hurley on the mind,
and then I that triggers it even more.
Got a little Hurley on the mind.
Dude, Lost is good. I will defend it to the end. Most of it.
The first few seasons are not bad. Not bad watches.
The first season's good. The second season's half of it is good. The third season's weird, but it's not bad. Season 4, they took a real swing, and it didn't super work out.
Well,
and then season 5 sucked, and then season 6, they were just like completely in over their heads by that point, and just like, look, guys, we gotta finish this thing.
Yeah, gotta roll with the punches. Just
like we've got, like, who gives a shit? It doesn't. No, they didn't even do that. They were just like,
keep the ends loose.
No one's gonna care if we don't like finish this with it making sense.
And turns out we didn't.
And despite the fact that the entire time they were like, I'm sorry, why am I collecting things?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It felt right at the time.
I just, you just get so used to doing things like that in this game.
I'm a big fan of the extra stamina bar.
Hunter, why? Why must you bring up stamina?
I don't know.
It's dumb. It shouldn't be in the game.
Oh, well, I know, but I'm glad that we got a little bit.
I know.
I'm glad that we got a little bit more of it. It's almost nighttime. Our suit's gonna be glowy.
Oh, snap. Look at us.
Schnitz.
The champ is here.
Oh, schnitz.
Your time is up. My time is now. It's the John Cena song.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? It's John Cena!
Remember that? God, I love that one. That was a meme for me.
I did like that one.
Big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Big John Cena fan. What a character.
Amy's also quite a John Cena fan.
Well,
she has a Chain Gang shirt upstairs.
She has a Chain Gang shirt?
She
Which
does.
one?
Is
it the Pabst one?
I think it's orange. No, I'd have to go get it.
There's one that's just literally the Pabst Blue Ribbon logo. Okay, so these are the memories.
I'm positive
this is what it looks like.
Oh, man.
This is what we've looked for, well, at least once on here. We did a little bit of a, we tried this once before.
Yeah, we did already try this. Turns out we missed a step. So, in true Daisy Boys fashion, we'll probably not show you that, and we'll just keep going.
I'll put it in as the cold open. I'll put it in when we realized it.
Okay, sure, yeah, how about
I'll
that?
put in my stupidity. I've beaten this game 3 times.
I have not.
That got the true ending all 3.
So, my ignorance is bliss, but Jim, there's no excuses.
No, not at all. So basically what we're doing is we're going to see the history of Link and Zelda and how we got here. And so through these, I think it's 12 cutscenes, and then you unlock a 13th one. So you're going to get a lot of backstory that we've kind of really not even paid attention to, because I kind of just plow through dialogue in this game.
Yeah, perfect. That's good for me, dude.
So upon watching this, the storyline should make a lot more sense. And, then we're going to beat the game. And so I'm glad you've made it 29 episodes in. Thank you so much for joining us.
We are on this one?
We are on 29. I think we're going to beat it in 30.
Oh, man. That is
we're cooking.
We are cooking. We
made some progress.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out other things to play.
We could. If the fans really want to see it, I could do more of this game.
Well, we could certainly keep this a running bit as well. But once we beat it, I think then we can expand into other horizons.
I would agree.
And drop this in as little sprinkler episodes.
I would say I don't know how many shrines we're at, but there are like 120.
We could just do like a 5 shrine go through each time. That's not a bad idea. If you want to see that, let us know.
Because if I'm not mistaken, once you beat the game, it auto saves you to where you were before you fought Ganon,
and then you can just
and then theoretically you could just run about and complete everything.
Yo, I mean, we could go for the 100%. And just...
I'm not gonna 100%.
Well,
There
I
are
mean,
several
but over-
shrines I have zero
Over
interest in.
time, Jim, we're 120 episodes into the channel already, man. Like,
Oh,
who's to say
God.
where we're gonna go? We've got tons of time to.
By the time I do that, the second one will be out. That's supposed to
Perfect.
come out this year, late this year or early next year.
Well, then we gotta get a move on.
And we'll probably play that day of. I can only imagine. All right, and so that was the first memory.
right.
That was the first time we saw Link and Zelda together. And now we're on to memory number 2.
Number 2, memories.
Oh, fucking right, bro.
Give it to us.
Give it. Give me.
Give us that sweet. Wait. Give us that sweet
Give us
memory.
that sweet memory, Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you could cut me up with a scene.
Get that cut scene.
Cut so deep.
In the scene.
In the seam.
In the scene. Jim's a seamstress now.
I'm seemingly.
Yeah. Huh. That's clever.
I like this music. This game has good music. It's such a subtle music game.
Yeah.
And
It
it's
is.
very different from old Zeldas, which were very like the music was super loud, it was
8-bit,
super
heavy bass.
repetitive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would say even in like the later 3D games, you hear the same
okay.
overworld theme the entire time.
Oh, gotcha.
Every town had a theme, everything had a theme.
Yeah.
And in this one, I think it just there are parts that have a theme, but I think it changes as like on the 24-hour clock.
Well,
But
that's
it's
kinda
just
nice.
it's different, and also it's very quiet.
It's
so
subtle. It's just subtle enough.
It's a very like the only one that gets annoying is the jazz piano, which we can't really hear. But when an enemy gets close, a jazz
Oh,
piano
okay.
plays,
yeah.
and if you hear it all the time for like a whole playthrough, you'll be like, "There's no enemy. Like you're not. Why are you playing this? That's like
Yeah,
a bat
it's
or
like,
something."
Please stop.
Like it'd be cool if it warned me like a guardian was on the way,
Yeah.
but like you turn around and it's like, oh, there's a deer behind me. Like, oh god.
You
Whoa.
should be concerned. Jazz piano concerned.
Well, you gotta diddle
for your
those
right.
keys, fiddle those keys. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But look at our lucha costume. All right, and that was the memory. Did you
Memory
like
number
that
2.
one?
Memory
Number 2.
2 down. 11 more to go.
Oh, you want to get a horse?
That's not a word. You need to go to Bantha, head through Piper Ridge to Ancient Columns. If you've unlocked the fast travel waypoint,
Oh,
at
we already have
Tina Kosa
the shrine. Yeah.
Yeah. You can warp within yards of your destination.
Piper, I've just met her.
Jesus. God damn it.
That joke is so stupid, but it makes me laugh every time. Okay, so we're getting the memory. Look at us. Where's the memory?
Right there, glowy.
It's glowy!
Ooh, that's cool with the bird in the background.
It's always cool. Hunter.
It's specifically cool with the bird
It's
in the
cool because
background.
we have a lucha costume on.
That I agree with, too.
It's
Oh, there's the bird anyway.
It's coming back to me. Oh God, the memory. I'm coming.
This is gonna be a weird.
I'm sorry.
This is gonna be a weird episode.
The
man.
edits are gonna be. This is gonna be a weirdly cut episode.
It is gonna be a weirdly cut episode. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. And if you like this episode,
I mean, we can do the memories again, but I can't think of any other time unless we make.
no.
an
Once we get the
opportunity to
memories,
do
we could
this.
just watch them again. We could do a whole like joke episode, where because you can just access them via the thing.
Oh, okay.
And we can just watch all 13 in a row. It takes like 40 minutes to watch them all.
Damn, is this gonna take 40 minutes just to at least 40 minutes? Are we getting all of them today?
Might as well.
All right, touche.
We don't have to.
I don't care.
We'll check it out. We'll
Yeah.
see what's happening. So, Zelda in this game, I don't know, Hunter, if you've noticed, but is British.
I haven't been able to hear, so
Zelda's
no.
got a British accent.
Okay, good.
And
Why?
I don't know. They're from a fictional world, I guess, so it doesn't matter. But
Well,
for a Japanese game,
Link doesn't really even talk, though, right?
Link never talks. He's a silent protagonist.
Yes.
Other than grunts.
So, I mean, that's probably more weird than British accent, right?
No, because he's a silent protagonist.
Yeah, but he doesn't say anything? He's just mute?
You can make options. You can like click text options.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he doesn't really talk. I feel like he
Well,
just
a lot of
thoughts.
games. Well, so does Skyrim. You know, your guy doesn't necessarily talk. You pick the options.
He talks.
Oh, well,
He
whatever.
speaks the language of the dragon.
Whatever. Point being, like a game where you just pick an option here and there.
I think it's odd. Most games let your character talk.
Well, that's that Nintendo polish, and we're about to polish off another memory.
Yeah, memory number 4.
All right, so here we are.
Yay! It's in the middle of the pond.
Hey, we're in a bazaar. It's in the middle of the
I
pond.
think that's what it said.
That's 100% not correct.
Okay.
How would I get to the middle of a pond?
I don't know. Just jump in.
Hunter, what are you talking about? No, it's not in the middle of the pond. Look it up.
It said it's in the middle of the pond.
It's not. No, it isn't. It's near the pond.
Memory is located on the edge of the pond.
Edge of the pond.
In the
I'm
middle
on
of-
the edge.
In the middle of the bazaar.
Look at the pop. Oh,
Oh, biting its tail. Can you feed it?
I can.
What are you gonna give it? An apple?
I'm gonna give it an apple.
Do you want that apple, buddy?
What's that? What's that?
Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, so tasty.
Oh, do you get to have it as a pet?
No, but if you feed them
No.
enough, they will they'll like lead you to treasure. There's always like a hidden treasure near one of these things with the dog.
Oh, that's clever.
Like a wall to break or like a spot to
interesting.
do a thing with.
Oh, what'd you get? Did you get the scent boy? You want to show us where the treasure
No,
is?
he's just a good boy.
Okay.
All right, where near
I don't know. Just run around the pond. man.
Hunter?
It
You
says
had
run around
so
the pond.
much time to look this up.
Online, it says
Hunter, you said it was in the
around
middle of the pond, so
it's
clearly
over there, Jim.
you've not been paying it. What are you looking at?
It was on the edge
I'm
of the pond.
Lucha, bitch!
In the middle
I'm
of the
Lucha!
bazaar.
I like how she can't hit me either.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I don't know.
She just lets that happen.
Well, Hunter, I have no words beyond what you just said.
Apparently, she just lets that happen.
I like that she got frozen in time in her spear throwy thing. Oh, God, this memory.
I've been here before. That was him, right? That had been here before.
Yeah, this is him, because he has amnesia, if you remember
he's
from the beginning of the game.
He's relearning all the things he did.
Yeah, he wicked can't remember who he is.
Good. Me either.
Oh, nuts!
You maybe got it a little bit.
No, it's too white.
Well, I know, but you almost got
Story
it.
of my life.
It's too white.
I just meant like in terms of pale, like I'm too pale.
Oh.
I have that bad English skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't tan so much as it just burns and then turns brown.
I do tan,
I don't tan.
but I mean, it takes me a whole summer, like lifeguarding. About halfway through the summer, I guess I would start, but. And then it would go back, but as soon as wintertime hit and the sun was like gone, I'm super
Oh man,
white
I
again.
could sit outside for 8 hours with like SPF 600 on, and I would be a light pink, and then it would immediately turn back to pale.
Super pale white. And
Well, I'd have to put on a lot of sunscreen. If I sat out in the sun all day at like 85 degrees, Hunter, I get sunburns off the reflection of snow.
damn.
That happened to me once.
Yeah.
I was just
Well, you get
outside without a hat on, and my
when-
face got sunburned.
When we go snowboarding,
It's like jump by.
is located
Born
in
over-
Eldon, between Eldon and Woodland. Where's Woodland Tower?
This is Woodland. So this is Eldon.
Where's Woodland Tower?
It's here.
So it's between those two. It's like right there.
Like here?
I don't know. It's between the two.
I don't know, Hunter. Are there not pictures?
Yeah, that you have the picture. You've got.
No,
the
I
memory,
mean
dog.
pictures of where he's standing.
No, dude. He's gonna what? It's gonna show me the memory. Is what that would do. Just warp up there.
It's a walkthrough.
It is not.
Are
It's
you
just-
on IGN?
It's just words.
Will you
dog.
get off IGN?
I'm on Polygon.
Oh, well, go to Eurogamer.
Turn around.
Yeah, this is The Rock. So it's just got to be this one.
Up that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was looking. Hunter! Oh, you want to go? I have the fucking masters. Come here.
That's not the master sword, is it? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, you,
Ow.
you don't have it out.
Oh, no, I don't. Well, didn't matter.
We have a good sword.
We have a guardian sword.
Guardian.
Well, it was glowing blue.
Oh, I know.
And the only swords that do that are the Master Sword, the Lord of the Rings one, and the Tron Sword.
There it is. Left.
Ah!
See, we didn't need no,
Scrubs! No scrubs! No scrubs!
Well, the scrubs guy can't get with me, so.
Sitting in your best friend's ride. Hopping out the side, feeling like...
Trying to holler at me?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, there's two of them. There's another one.
I see it.
Are we gonna get a Korok?
I don't know, but it was too tempting to pass up.
See, I would have looked at it and said, oh, look at this cool circle rock deal.
Well, you would have
And
picked up in the
wouldn't-
game and been like, trust me, this is a very common one that I just refuse to do.
Oh, okay.
We didn't find a lot because we weren't looking for a lot.
Woohoo! All right,
Memories! All right, what are we on 4?
that was number 5.
Thank
We are
God.
On to number 6 after
Well,
the cutscene.
after the
cutscene. After the
cutscene.
cutscene.
Hunter, I'm going to let this cutscene play out a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm going to go grab a nice, delicious soda pop.
Soda pop.
A perfectly legal, healthy beverage that's not loaded with sugar or carbonite
Too bad,
or
actually. You're fine.
what was the
You know,
thing
there's
from
a
Doctor
fine line between
Strangelove?
courage and recklessness.
Fluoride. It doesn't have fluoride
As
because
brave as
it
you are,
takes your
not
precious
be
bodily
followed.
fluids.
Fluoride does?
Did you ever see Doctor Strangelove?
No, I did not.
It's super good. I've watched it at least 10 times.
But the scale of
I have
beasts
not
It would be
seen
up
that.
there with the most times I've ever watched a movie.
I feel
With like Kung Pao being.
Well, it's
above it.
nowhere close to Kung Pao or The Emperor's New Groove, which are
Okay.
Kung Pao's like easily triple digits,
Oh, excuse
Zoom
me.
time,
Triple digits?
at least.
we'll need to make
When I was
That's
in 5th grade and we got the DVD, I used to watch it
insanity.
every day for like 3 months.
That's insanity.
And that was like 3 months, a long time ago.
That's awesome. All right. That's number 5.
And that was
Oh, and the Korok's still in the back.
Memory 5 tricks.
There it is.
I told you, I knew
It's like
it.
it's got to be that one.
Hunter!
It looks certainly like it. So.
You always doubting me.
Whoo!
Sometimes I could be a smart boy.
Ooh, there's one on the castle.
Yeah, that'll be like one of the last ones we get.
No, it's number 8. It's after the next one.
Oh, you really want to go to the castle and do that one?
Well, we're doing them in order.
Oh boy.
So maybe we'll do that one last. There's a lot of these, to be honest.
I don't know. We should do that one in order. Well, let's just do them in order, friggin'.
Frigate.
There's one.
I don't care. Do I have a warp point near the castle?
Flowers we have in Hyrule.
Can't you just warp to the castle?
I don't have bird powers right now. You have to have a warp point to warp somewhere.
Okay. I don't know. We'll make it work.
Here is
If
quite
we,
a small princess. It's a rare, endangered
We don't want to do it in
species.
order. We don't have to.
Despite her
No, I'm
Does
gonna...
the story go out of order then?
No, this. Well, yeah. All these are. We're doing them in order for a reason, so people can like coherently do this. I would assume the original intent was that you just kind of randomly run into some of these, and then you'd be like, "Oh, there's more to look for,"
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then you'd get them out of order, and that's why they were like, "Oh, well, you can just watch them all in a row at the end."
It is kind of nice to do them in order, though.
Look at this.
I agree.
I don't believe it, but I actually
This
do
one's
like
pretty
it. This
funny.
delicacy is known to have very,
Um,
very potent effects on
It's all about like
health.
making elixirs and how Zelda's like wild into.
Yeah.
If you'll remember in maybe like episode 6 or 7, I referenced that silent princesses are Zelda's favorite flower. I
Yeah,
believe this
where
is
we
the
learn.
one where
She just
you,
got done talking about.
yeah,
Silent
this is the
Princess.
one where you learn that.
Yeah.
Look at me, Hunter,
Making connections.
foreshadowing.
With education connection.
EducationConnection.com. I don't remember the song.
I don't remember.
My best friend knew it because it played on every commercial break of Jersey Shore's marathon.
Yeah.
like 2010. And on that note, on to the next one.
The next one.
Shows up. Oh god.
Iga.
Oh, but this is one of the hard ones.
Well, you should kill him.
He has a really good weapon.
Oh, well, we should get that. Oh, bomb arrow. Wow, he is kind of strong. That was a full bomb arrow to the face.
He's pretty tough. If you remember when we were there and I was like, I shouldn't fight these guys.
Yeah.
We didn't have as many bomb arrows.
Wait, did we get his weapon?
It should be falling down the mountain anytime. Because it does do that like wind thing. I hope.
Oh, over there was a flash to the right. I saw it go shing.
Ha! All right, let's dump something.
Yeah, do we have something stupid?
Fuck the cobble crusher. Give me the wind cleaver.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
a super good weapon.
It's super cool looking.
Well, also it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's what I meant.
Oh, cool.
You
It
can,
does
like-
it for even regular shots, too?
Yeah, you can just cut stuff with it.
Yeah, but the build-up power was neat as well.
Well, I mean, that was, what's her name?
Well, I understand that, but it was a bigger swoop coming off of the blade.
I've got a swoop for you.
Yeah,
It's a
do ya?
Nike logo. Don't fuck you friggin' judge me.
There it is.
You,
Woo!
you little judge mites. You little judge. Oh, look at him. Tee-hee. Oh, we've been here before.
Oh, we've already done that. I was like, why?
No, we haven't done the memory. We've just been here. We didn't
Well, no,
trigger
no,
the
no, no,
memory.
Yeah. I just meant, yeah, you could. I thought.
I
they
probably ran through here and went, wow, this looks familiar.
I thought they
And if you
disappeared.
know what episode we did that and where we were,
Dude, that would have been like episode 3. It was so long ago.
it could have been episode 5. Who knows where we're at? I don't know what route I took around this.
I don't
this
either.
map.
I don't.
So if you
either.
know, when did I find that?
Yeah, any real hardcore watchers tab in their brain.
Yo,
where
old
we did that at.
heads, just let us know.
We'll trust your opinion. Say anything. Cuts. Let us know when we did that.
Tag me.
About this
Yeah,
matter.
just timestamp it at some point.
Timestamp it and then email. Preferably text if you have my number.
Yeah, just text
Do you
it.
know your father's?
If you don't have my number, that's gonna be tough. So just
Well,
Cuts has your number.
send a tweet.
training
Or
DM the Daisy Brigade. I'll see it.
email us.
If Hunter doesn't see it first.
I will see it. Email us.
And then I won't pay attention because I won't know what happened.
Send us an email, Cuts.
Send us an email or a tweet, say Hunter show to Jim.
And I will show him
And
that.
I will get that, and then I will reference it, because if you don't tell me, or Hunter doesn't tell me, I'm not going to remember.
Absolutely not.
And he'll have to tell me like 5 minutes before the episode, or I simply will not remember.
If that was the only thing you were
We might not remember even if we.
Hunter, I don't remember like half the stuff we did.
would you have chosen a different
There are entire games we've played on here that I've probably already forgotten.
Have you forgotten about How to Fool Boyfriend?
Kind of.
Have you forgotten about Life of Black Tiger?
No, I could never.
Never forget about that.
R.I.P.
That was-
Black Tiger.
It's a great game.
He deserved better. And we're on to memory number 8.
We are on to memory number 8.
Wahoo!
Little eyeball.
All right, memory number 10.
Woo! Things don't matter. This was 8.
Whatever, Hunter. They're all the same ding dang thing.
No.
I'm wearing a lucha costume.
Hey, we found it.
I never doubted us.
I didn't either, except for when I did.
Well, Hunter, who's flib-flamming,
It's mine. It's my
Yes! Thank you! Flib!
Was that really number 8 though? Is that what we did?
I don't know where we were at, Hunter. I went out and
Heck yeah, memory number 8.
we've not stopped recording at all, and I have not done anything else.
No. Ooh, she's looking at a guardian.
Yeah, she's also got like her cool dress on. It's got the weird abs for some reason.
It does have abs.
I want to have shirts that have like implied abs.
That would be nice. Really take a lot of the pressure off.
Well, then you just got to get skinny,
Yeah, exactly.
and then the abs are implied.
I feel like if you get skinny though, it's pretty easy to get abs.
As a man who's fairly skinny, just naturally,
Yeah.
I disagree entirely.
As somebody who's not at all any of those things, I feel like it just would be easier.
It would be easier as a starting point,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
it is not easy.
battle against them.
I know.
By any means. You have to get down to like 10% body fat.
Yeah, but you can
When you're already skinny, and that's just how your body's composition looks.
Yeah, but imagine
like-
having to like really compensate. You know what I mean?
I agree, it's not going to be easy either way. One way's going to be harder the bigger you are, but
Yeah.
I would say to call it easy, even at a like average build, I think I have a pretty average build.
I would say so. I would agree with that.
It's, I mean, I'd have to lose like 30 pounds to like really have rockin' abs. And I'm not that heavy.
Here wasting your time. You need
Well,
to
I mean, I'm like a buck
what you
85.
have to your training.
We get you down to 155.
Oh,
Get you back on the skateboard.
Oh my god, if I got down to 185, I'd be shredded out of my mind. I'd look like
155.
I'd look like Batman in The Machinist. Did you ever see the picture of who the guy Batman before Ben Affleck? What was his name? Dark Knight guy. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Did you ever see him in that movie right before he did Batman, where he's like
He looked
135?
like a ghost.
Yeah, that's what I would look like at 155.
Yeah.
Genes from this moment.
I would just be skin and bone. There's nothing else with my gut fat. I don't have anything else on me. My legs are skinny, my arms are skinny, my neck is skinny. I've just got a gut.
They're out there at this
All
moment,
right.
whispering amongst
30
themselves.
pounds, I would look
You are the
outrageous.
heir to a
My
throne.
shoulders would look so prominent.
Nothing
Yeah, they
to
would.
fear.
I would look like a bodybuilder at like 12. But like a bald bodybuilder at 12, but with less acne.
Destiny.
Potentially more, depending on their
Yeah,
diet.
who knows? Yeah, who knows? Don't write it off. You never
I'd look
know.
hot, but point being, be on the lookout for Hot Jim.
Hot Jim coming to a
Yeah,
Daisy
abs
Brigade
by
near you.
April.
Abs by Jim. We're gonna do a Jim's gonna have multiple episodes, workout videos.
That's
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be
pivoting
Jim's-
to.
Oh my god, that would be so funny
Beach Body by Jim.
if we did our own workout videos.
Yeah, we're gonna develop an app. We're gonna be hucksters.
I don't know how to code, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll pay a guy like $8,000. They did it in Iowa for the caucus. Point being, memory number 9.
Number 9. Spring of Power, Akala Tower.
Spring of Power, Akala Tower. Bitch.
Fuck. Do you know where the Spring of Power is?
I know where Akala Tower is.
Yeah, but it says it's the closest, but it's not really close. Easily.
You're a sweaty boy.
So
I am a decidedly unsweaty boy.
I know, but I just don't like hot because of that.
That's why I like hot, because I don't sweat and I'm not cold.
I prefer to be cold so I don't sweat.
I hate cold. Cold is the worst to me. I would rather
There's
be fully drenched than like freezing cold with like a lot of wind.
one of
Like
the,
1,000%.
one of the things I really like about winter is when you spend the whole winter at like -20, and then like the first day that the sun comes out and it's like 32 degrees, and you can walk outside and it feels like it's like a 90-degree day just because of the temperature swing. That's like my favorite. I like that point.
I
Like
don't
that
want
part.
any of those things.
All right.
I want it to be like 100 degrees.
That sounds so awful.
I want the sun just really beating down. Like I said, I want to go out at 2 a.m. and I want it to be 70 degrees.
That sounds awful.
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh.
There's not enough fans in the world to keep me cool.
Do you have air conditioning?
Yeah, I know, but like, costs money to run that, dude.
It costs money to run a heater.
Yeah, that's why it's so cold. We
I know, it
we
sucks.
don't run that too much either.
Well, you don't. I do.
Yeah, well, you don't pay for it.
Well,
motherfucker. Don't hit me with that.
you know, sign a better lease.
Fuck off.
You should have negotiated.
We did have a brief negotiation period, but we were just like, fuck it. Can we have the place? So that
Do
we
you
can-
really? I've never had a negotiation.
Well, we had
period.
it wasn't like a negotiation period, but we had like a sit down thing with him where we talked about things. Like almost negotiated in like, I'll cut the grass for $100 off for rent kind of thing. You know what I mean?
That would have been worth it.
That would have been worth it. But we don't have a lawnmower, nor do we have a place to store it. If we did have one,
You just tarp it up at the end of the year.
and just leave it outside. That seems like a horrible idea.
Quit wasting your time.
Tarp it all the way
playing being a
around.
scholar. Curse you.
It's a piece of plastic. You just have to keep it
I've spent
dry.
every day of my life dedicated to
Well, the
praying.
motor and stuff is all.
I mean, it's gonna be cold either way if you keep it in a garage.
Well, it's not the cold that I'm worried about. It's somebody fucking coming around and stealing it, dude.
So put a fucking cinder block and chain link it to it.
Just tell
You have a backyard.
Well, kind of.
What's wrong with
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's your property. That's how I would have done it. I don't care. I don't need to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, I don't know.
Point being, and did you see that? Zelda questioned her power
Yeah.
and whether she could
This
do
was
it.
a weird memory. Next!
Nah.
Not saying anything other
Can
than
I?
pointing out an observation.
Can I have a memory?
That there's a horse statue there.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright.
Oh. Oh God, I'm about to.
Which one is this?
Remember, I'm about to break. You like that Linkin Park song? I figured out what the Linkin Park song I like is.
Which one?
Waiting for the End. Real late one.
Waiting for the end.
Waiting for the end
Oh.
to come.
Wow, yeah, that came out like right before he died.
I know, it's the only one I like.
Yeah, that came out like right before
Well,
he
it
died.
came out like 3 years before he died.
Not really, wasn't that on their
It's
newest?
like a 2011. I mean, it might have been their newest one, but
Are you sure?
yeah, that song came out when I was in like early college.
I thought it was more recent than that.
I promise you, I would be willing to bet at least $20 it came out pre-2013.
But it works. He wears it
He
like
died in
true
like
natural.
2016, I think, 17 maybe.
Semi
I'm trying
recently.
to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt.
Oh, Zelda's talking about her horse. You can get this horse through a series of quests. The White Royal horse. It's not a bad horse. But Hunter's looking up "Waiting for the End" by Linkin Park.
2010, so never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say that song's like wicked
Well,
old.
what was the last song that they put out before he died then?
I have no idea. I don't like any of their music other than that one song.
Here is a decree, is very
That's a band I never got
It
into.
says no one is allowed under the age of 17.
Oh, this kind of leads you to the next one. This kind of tells you
Oh, does it?
On the mountain.
where to find it, and so that's what we will be basing our
At the spring of
our
courage
search off
and
of.
at the spring of power.
Is One More Light.
Anything
I
inside
feel like
you.
maybe that's a song.
That sounds like it's probably bad.
There.
I don't know.
Perhaps the
I
spring
don't
of
know.
wisdom.
I don't know.
I don't
wasn't-
like their
wasn't
popular stuff.
super into Linkin Park, yeah.
I was way not into Linkin
I
Park.
have no real reason to think
Um,
that will be the case.
I don't know why. Yeah, their stuff is fine. That guy had a good voice.
He had a phenomenal voice.
Very talented.
Just,
new metal, not
yeah.
my thing.
I was gonna say, just stylistically music that I wasn't super into.
That rap rock thing, new metal, but when I was a kid, it was called rap rock. I
Yeah.
don't know that necessarily I had that descriptor, but
Yeah.
like the Linkin Parks of the world, you know, there were all kinds of emo rap bands that just not my scene.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be.
Nor, well, it certainly isn't now. It's been like 20 years since that happened.
Yes.
I'm not getting into them
that,
now.
No, that phase is long gone for
And
sure.
so, memory number 11.
11.
Memory is the color of my energy.
Yo.
All right, Hunter, what are we on? 10?
Next is 12.
Oh, God, then we've only got one more.
We're almost done.
Finally.
We're coming up on the end of these.
It's been 10 hours. We've searched the whole map.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Chicken and China, the Chinese chicken.
Have
Have a drumstick and your brain start ticking. Watch an X-Files with the lights on. There's a million ton. There's a Harrison, but I'm getting frantic. Next thing I'm Patrick. Next thing I'm better vibe.
Doing the whole song, Jim?
I can do like every fifth word, but like he's talking real fast. So that's a lot of words.
He goes very quick.
Yeah. Bare Naked Ladies, BNL, big fan.
It's a good song.
They have.
They've got a few good
I think the
songs.
record is Alcohol. That's a really good record.
What?
Don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything
Oh,
go?
no.
Oh no!
We got buttermilk.
Well, there goes the mac and cheese.
Damn, that sucks.
So you didn't feel anything? No.
And if
power?
you're having mac and cheese tonight,
I'm sorry, no.
Let us know.
sound off. How do you like your mac and cheese? I'm a big fan of mac and cheese with a little bit of hot sauce into it.
I like hot sauce in just about anything. So-
As do I, but I like the buffalo style. Frank's Buffalo,
Not like your last
best
shot.
sauce you can buy at a store.
All right. I like them just like real creamy, super cheesy with hot dogs in it, like real classic
Mac and cheese or hot sauce?
hot dogs.
Oh, I said hot sauce.
Yeah, I know, but you were saying how do you want your mac and cheese, and I want mine to be very plain Jane,
But
like,
with hot dogs in it.
hot dogs in it and like cheesy, like a real thick cheesy base.
Okay.
I want the noodles to be suspended in cheese.
I'm not sure that I've ever had mac and cheese with hot dogs in it.
You've never had mac and cheese and hot dogs?
I mean, I've had them like
Never
as
grilled hot dogs and then
a meal.
chopped
with
them up and put it in a...
No.
What the hell? Did you ever have a childhood?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't chop up hot dogs into random foods.
In the mac and cheese? It makes such perfect sense.
Does it?
It does. Same as like putting hamburger in.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What's the problem with a little mystery meat pork?
I mean, I'm not saying I have a problem with it. I'm just saying I've never done it before.
But it makes perfect sense.
I'm not judging you for doing it. It sounds good. I'm a big fan of
It's
dogs.
delicious. I just can't believe you haven't ever done it.
That just, I would have never contemplated. We didn't really do chili mac that much or anything like that.
Okay.
That would be the closest we really got, was when not even just
Let's not
like
waste
beef,
time.
but chili mac.
I don't even know what chili mac is.
It's just chili but with macaroni and cheese. So you take out a lot of the soupy stuff out of the chili, so you just got the spices and the meat,
Yeah.
and then you dump that into a mac and cheese.
So like a can
So
of
it's-
manwich,
Little
but in
guy,
mac and cheese.
You get the Hyrule Castle,
Kind of, but it's chili flavored instead of manwich flavored.
but it's up
Okay.
to you to pound.
Manwich has a very specific taste. I don't know.
It does. I agree.
It'd be like dump.
Chili-esque though.
Yeah, like a no beans Hormel into like your chili,
Okay.
into your mac and cheese.
All right. That's an interesting.
Chili
concept.
mac, it's so good. I can't.
interesting
Did you even have a
concept to me.
childhood?
Well, yeah, but
You didn't
that's-
have chili
but
mac?
that's such a specific
How is that
thing.
weird?
That's such a specific thing.
What are you just cutting up hot dogs into shit?
Yeah, you grill the hot dog, you chop it up, you put it in the mac and cheese. It's
Well,
like
first off,
it's
you
like a 1-2 punch.
microwave the hot dog.
That's like a absolutely
You
not.
wait till it
grill 'em.
splits down the middle. That way you know it's good. It's its own temperature
You
gauge.
grill it because you want the nice char on the outside. It tastes better.
Disagree. Where are we going, Hunter?
I don't know at this point. Got me fired up. Memory number 12.
Memory.
I don't need
I fucking need it. Fucking need it. All right, should be somewhere.
down here, probably next to that tree on the right. Maybe. Seems like a prominent tree, doesn't it?
I've got a prominent tree for you.
Maybe not.
All right, what the hell's in the background of the picture? Absolute
It's a path.
gosh darn lutely nothing.
Where's the path?
This appears to be a path.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'll go find the entrance of the path. There it is, right there.
Ah! Hunter, we found it!
All right,
We're smart boys!
One more.
One more! Well, that's the locked one, I believe. We have to go talk to the courageous one again.
Oh man, that's a whole thing, isn't it?
I mean, unless you don't like talking to the courageous one.
I'm not opposed to talking to the courageous. Mildly opposed.
Oh, God. Her name is Impa. Say my name, bitch!
Say my name, say my name.
Thinking kinda strangely, you won't calling me Impa. Mind a sudden change.
Say my name, say my name.
I don't know the rest of the song.
You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me impa. That's kind of how it goes.
Kinda. Who is that? Is that TLC?
And that's Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. I get the two mixed up. I probably shouldn't. I know Beyonce or whatever.
Beyonce.
That's
I don't think that was intentional, but it worked.
That's how British people pronounce her name. Beyonce.
Beyonce?
No, it's Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce. I thought you were saying Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce instead of Beyonce.
That's the same as like Beyonce.
No, instead of B, it's Bay.
Or yeah, that's what I said.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
That's how my British relatives describe her.
Did they talk about Beyonce much?
No, but they're British, so that's how they'd pronounce the name.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like a conversation you guys had regularly.
No, I should call my grandma sometime and be like, yo, what you think about Beyonce?
Yeah. And she'll be like, who the fuck?
Probably. She's like wicked old.
Yeah.
Sweet lady, big fan, love her to death.
Wait, what happened? Why is Zelda sad?
Oh, everybody's dead.
Oh, wow.
So this is right after the fall. The next one, I believe, shows what happens to Link right before he goes in.
Oh.
So all our friends are dead. All the all the
Push me to
spirit
the
people.
end. All my friends.
All my friends are dead.
Is that who's that? Trippy Red or something?
No, that's Lil Uzi Vert.
Is that Uzi Vert?
Yeah,
I've seen him.
you saw him. Yeah, I'm jealous.
He's good. Dude.
I really
he's
like-
just a little itty bitty guy.
I
He's
really
he's
like him.
Wayne size.
Yeah, I really like him.
I do too. He's just just silly enough.
Guilty pleasure for sure.
Agree.
Huh.
All right, now we're talking to the courageous one. Remember this old bitch?
Yeah, I do.
Very nice lady.
It's like one of the first things that we did.
Honestly, one of our oldest friends.
Yeah, very true.
She's only like 400.
Yeah, she's
I really
old as
like the
shit.
idea that she saw you like a long time ago, like coming out of like the resurrection chamber.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, this is the hero of time. He's gonna save us all."
Yeah.
And he shows up like a year later, like after all his battles and
In a
quests,
luchador
in a
suit.
fucking luchador suit,
In a
maroon
glowy luchador suit.
luchador suit, and she's just like, "Oh, Link,
Hey, you again.
what happened?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
You're the champion of Hyrule.
Yeah.
Why are you?"
Why you look so dumb?
Why do you look like this? What happened?
Hunter happened is what happened.
Here is what happened.
She wants me to show you this. Just rips her robe off.
Check out these titties.
They're real saggy.
We could have just fucking looked at this thing. She's got a picture on the
Is
wall.
that the last memory?
That's the last memory.
Oh, okay.
Zelda printed it out via one of those things that
Kinko's.
used to be a Blockbuster that you'd put the memory card into, and you could pick out your Pokemon Snap memory.
Yeah.
Old heads will remember that. You remember doing that? And they give you the little strip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and now we got the thing.
Wait. Oh, so that's does that complete the original look? Or what is that?
No, this is the look from this game. So you put on like that one. I think it's that one, and then I think you just take the headdress off. And this is like the Link you get in like Super Smash, or maybe it's the. Damn it!
That's their version this time.
Well, yeah, this is original Link. This is how he's supposed to look.
Okay.
I think the pants are supposed to be brown, but I changed their color. Point being, let's go find this last fucking memory, Hunter.
Okay.
Ha! Ha ha ha! And now we found it! Hunter, are you ready for the last memory? It's been a long journey.
This really has been long.
You're gonna have to watch it because you didn't take in any of this information.
No, I'm very much so kind of ready for it to be done. Though. It's been long. This has been a long session.
Well, I told you this was kind of the last big thing. We can meander. We've got other stuff to do. Or we could just beat the game next time.
I don't know. We can play rock paper scissors for it if you want,
You know, I could post it and then we could give the fans a couple of days.
and then we can just
And
Finish
if
it?
anybody wants to vote, vote. I don't care.
yeah.
Do
Tell
your
us,
thing.
Tell us what you want. Do you want us
This
to
is
meander?
probably
or do
like
you want us
only
to
like
end
a
it?
25-minute episode.
This episode?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, as far as
I have no idea. And
Yeah,
if
no.
you know, sound off in the comments and tell us, do you want me to beat the game first, or would you like me to do some other stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, we could get some silly outfits. There's a couple I know where they're at. We could do some more shrines. There's a couple of cool ones left. We could go do some side quests with some silly characters.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this isn't important. Don't pay attention. To the secret memory. On the bright side, now once we beat the game, we'll get the final ending.
Oh, good.
You get an extra 4 seconds of dialogue.
Hot damn.
Was this worth it? Now that we're at the end, do you remember when I said at the beginning that we'd get the true ending? It adds literally a half a cutscene that's like 8 seconds long. You could have YouTubed it.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it here
But
first
we're
in
gonna
Daisy Brigade. We're the
friggin'
first.
do it.
This is a world first. First to ever
It's
see
the first time the Daisy Brigade has ever beaten this game. And I think the Guinness Book of World Records should recognize that.
It's the first time that anyone's gotten the true ending.
This is true. We are,
We're the first to do this.
as we know, YouTube's only Let's Play.
We are indeed the only Let's
There
Play
aren't others.
on YouTube. And
There
we're it.
There literally no one's ever done this before. Play
No.
video games on a YouTube show.
Yeah, how weird, right?
That doesn't exist.
What a concept.
It's not a thing.
We are groundbreaking.
I've got a shovel.
I have a couple.
Do you?
You want to go break ground?
No.
Okay, alright, cool. Sweet, dude.
But go break a leg. Hey!
Aw.
Hey!
I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
There are people I would like to have, like,
Their legs broken?
injured, but not, like, deathly injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
Just
you.
people you generally like to see something bad happen
Just
to.
like to see somebody hurt.
Well, not dead, but just like,
I
you
said
know,
hurt, not dead.
I would like a bad thing to happen to you. I don't think I'm being terribly evil. Like,
No.
there are monsters in the world. I'm like, man, I wish somebody would just kneecap you. And then, like, people wouldn't have to worry about you anymore, but also you'd be alive.
Mm-hmm. Alright, dude.
Like Nancy Kerrigan. And so we're, and that was the Memories episode.
Yeah, that was it.
So Zelda's telling us it's time for us to go beat Ganon.
well, we must.
Zelda wants it. She wants us to come and
Beat Ganon.
and-
She wants to
and
finish
beat-
that thought.
Ganon.
She doesn't just want us to come.
Well, you don't know what she's thinking. She's been trapped in goo for 1,000 years.
Okay, touche.
And on the next episode, we'll rescue Zelda. We'll see if we get a little kiss out of it.
Foreshadowing.
Maybe. And, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please leave us a comment. This was a long one. It took a long time for Jim to edit. Hunter's been sitting here very patiently for hours. Subscribe, comment, just let us know what's up. And definitely whether you want to see me beat this game or just keep jumping up and down like an idiot.
Can I...
Yes, Hunter. Goodbye.